Hey everyone, so it's been a couple days since UFC 308. What a fantastic card, as I believe I've said several times. But now that, the dust has settled a bit and, rankings been changed because that happens every Tuesday. As of recording, it's Wednesday right now, and a current debate going on is who is Fighter of the Year. Is it Alex Pereira or is it Ilia Topuria? And if you would have asked me a month ago, actually 2 weeks ago, I would have said Alex Pereira. And now, if you would ask me, I'm going to say Ilia Topuria. And it's just them in the rankings. And I think there's two pay-per-views left this year. Nobody else is going to be Fighter of the Year. It's honestly kind of disingenuous to nominate anybody else because they're not going to win, and no one will be able to do anything close to what these two have done. Islam Makhachev, he's beating Dustin Poirier. I don't think he's fighting this year, and even if he did, he's fighting Arman Tsarukyan, and that doesn't mean really, in general, compared to the other two, does not mean anything, those 2 wins versus Ilia's 2 wins and Alex Pereira's 3 wins. John Jones is certainly not going to win it. They might give it to him if he retires. I'm gonna be honest. If he beats Stipe and then retires, I feel like they honestly might give it to him. And I'd riot, obviously. Alexander Pantoja, once again, he beat Steve Erceg in a razor close decision that he arguably could have lost. Then he's fighting Kai Asakura in his debut, who, while yes is very decorated flyweight, hasn't fought in the UFC. So even if he wins that, he's not going to be it. Bilal Muhammad, I know he's fighting in December. He just won the title impressively against Leon Edwards, but not enough to win it. And at bantamweight, Sean O'Malley lost his title, and then Rob Dvalishvili just won the title. So it's just these two, and both of them have had impressive runs, like no doubt about it. That's why it says kind of like there's a debate going on. But Alex Pereira has won 3 fights. He beat Jamal Hill by first round KO at UFC 300. An electrifying performance. He beat Yuri Prochazka in a rematch, a head kick KO, I believe, in the 2nd or 3rd round at, I believe, 304, whichever international fight week was. And at 307, he beat Khalil Roundtree Jr. by 4th round TKO. Amazing performances in all 3 of them. He also broke the record for shortest time span for 3 fights, I believe, which impressive, crazy, good for him in general. And then you have, I'm getting ahead of myself, but then you have Ilia Topuria, who won the title against Alexander Volkanovski, who is one of the featherweight GOATs. Beat him, I think, 2nd round KOs when he did it, and then he just KO'd Max fucking Holloway in the 3rd round. Insane performance, just first person to KO or TKO Max Holloway. Crazy to see. But I think the big thing people who are picking Alex Pereira are saying is like, oh, how quickly he had these fights. Oh, he won 3 fights. And I, as someone who is a giant Alex Pereira fan, I get what people are saying, but I'm also like, you cannot pick Alex Pereira over Ilia Topuria. You just can't. Because we'll look at it like this. Alex Pereira has beaten 2 champions, yes, but 2 champions who, they won the title and then they vacated their title from injury and then lost in their comeback. Well, I know Yuri Prochazka won a fight in the meantime of it there, but he was on a 1-fight win streak for the 2nd fight. And, yeah, he KO'd him, but it's just not to the same level of Max Holloway and Alexander Volkanovski. And Khalil Roundtree Jr. was barely in the top 10. So, putting all faith of saying Alex Pereira should be Fighter of the Year because he had 3 title defenses when one of them was not a deserving title contender is kind of disingenuous. Whereas Ilia Topuria has not only beat, but he KO'd 2 Hall of Famers. They will be Hall of Famers and are 2 GOATs of the sport. That doesn't happen every day, and especially does not happen to where somebody KOs Max Holloway. That just doesn't happen. Max Holloway was on a good streak. He had 3 wins, and he had just KO'd Justin Gaethje in the last second of the 5th round at UFC 300. Everyone was picking him to win. So to see him get KO'd was insane. To see Volkanovski get KO'd before that was also insane. I know people are saying, well, Volkanovski got head kick KO'd like 2 or 3 months beforehand. Well, people were still picking Volkanovski to win is my thing, where, like, you can't really use that as an argument when people were still picking him. Like, that's just not how it works. To me, at least, that's not how it works. Hindsight can help, but this wasn't hindsight. This was, like, obvious, and people still picked him, so I don't know what people are complaining about. But that's just my opinions on it. I think Ilia Topuria is the fighter of the year with 2 Hall of Fame wins. And I think DC might have said it, but this is like if some light heavyweight came in and KO'd John Jones and KO'd DC at light heavyweight. That's basically, and he's not wrong in my opinion of that. These are two guys who are GOATs and top level in that division and will be. So that's just crazy to see. And I know, people don't like Ilia Topuria. I don't really get why. Like, you might not like his trash talking and that thing with there. He literally is one of the most exciting fighters there is, but I'm getting off track. But that's really my thoughts on it. I think Ilia Topuria is the clear fighter of the year. Let me know what you guys think, and that's really it from me. Bye.